back to another One Piece manga review. This is chapter 117, Mo Dash, and then it stops. We don't know what the rest of the word is. Joined as always by my guys. We got Verson and Jazz joining us. Verson, how you doing this week?
It changed this time.
I don't
Anyway.
know. I think it's just normal. I think y'all. I think it's just normal. I think y'all made it this way.
I don't know. I think people move differently sometimes.
No, I think
Anyway.
I think it's normal. Ask Jazz. He saw on the Bros Who Think podcast.
Don't bring
Reg
me
went
into
first.
this, man.
Reg went first this past week. Like, I don't know. I think it's just normal. Reg said Reg might have agreed with you, but I don't agree.
Anyway, yeah, so happy Pride Month. That's why I get to go first. And also, yeah, chapter 117, Mo Money, Mo Problems. That's
Big
what he was gonna
facts.
say.
Big facts. Glad to have you here as always, Verson. Join us always. Jazz, how you doing, sir?
I'm doing good, man. Fuck capitalism. That's all I gotta say. You know what I'm saying? That's my message for the week.
We'll deep dive that on the Bros Who Think podcast this week. We'll deep dive that.
Hey, look.
But this is not the episode for that. But in his words, fuck capitalism. Baby.
This is One Piece, baby. It's always doing.
Yeah, so look, it matches the topic. It matches the topic. So look, we here.
But we're back reviewing another chapter as we always do. Let me give a brief summary of it, and then we'll deep dive. We started off seeing more reactions from Hachinosu. We then see Mont Blanc Cricket having his reaction to finding out there's treasure under the ocean because they are divers. We then cut over to Marine Hospital to see all of the Sword members' reaction. We then see that X Drake is back. He's chilling by himself, reacting as well. We then cut to Smoker and Tashigi having a conversation about it while Smoker's on the ocean. We then cut to some city that sees Vegapunk's action, but then we get to the Sunny where the real action's going down. We see Nami, we see Usopp. They're ready to take off and set sail and get out of here because Brook stored enough cola for a coup de burst. They're waiting on Jinbei and Zoro, and as Jinbei and Zoro are running, they're telling them, watch out, because here comes Nosojuro. Nosojuro's getting ready to strike the ship, but then Jinbei and Zoro do a team move. Zoro and Nosojuro clash, and then they separate. Zoro tells the crew to take off. Him and Jinbei will jump on. We then cut over to the giant pirates, and we see some vice admirals doing some shit, trying to stop some vice admirals. We see Dog get some hockey punches in. I know Jazz is excited about that. We then see the Giants gearing up for them to take off because Luffy, Dory, and Broggy are like, all right, it's time to set sail. The Gorosei away. We then see all of the Gorosei in a menacing pose looking at the Giant because that's where Vegapunk has the message. And as they are approaching him, Mars realizes, wait, that's the Giant from all those years ago. Vegapunk then goes, and for those out there who carry the letter D, we then cut to see Dragon. Sabo thinks of Ace and Luffy. Fucking Kobe thinks of Luffy and Garp. We see Blackbeard. Beppo says Captain, insinuating Law, and the Gorosei are like, hold up, you're not about to talk about the D members. And then War Curry strikes the robot down, and then the robot starts, the transmission cuts off because the robot's down, and then York says, thank God it's over. But the narrator says, words that echo in vain. Is it over? We shall see. But all right, let's jump right into it. Fellas, where do y'all want to begin? I'm assuming at the beginning.
I'll say personally, I'm fine with the beginning, but this is one of the few chapters I'm fine with starting at the end.
Oh, you're okay for once.
Yeah, I feel like everything at the. I feel like
the chapter title is literally
honestly because this chapter doesn't have much shit going down. It's mostly like characterization of the Marines and reactions from other people. But the major thing is the Nosojuro shit and then the shit at the end. So, all right, yeah, let's start off with the D stuff. I think the message may start again if the robot gets up, but I think we're gonna cut away from the D stuff. Like, I don't know if we're gonna get the jump right where Vegapunk left off, which would be the biggest blue balls, but I could see Oda doing that because we got to learn that when we go to Laugh Tale.
So I think it's very possible that the stream, as it were, might have skipped, but it's possible that like the local like playback or whatever might still be functioning, in which case crew might have a little something, or like people around them might hear a little something. And I think it's also important to show that Vivi and Big News Morgans and crew saw it, so like clearly they're freaking out. Like Morgans is gonna he's gonna be the biggest like QAnoner about this. He's gonna be like all over it.
Yeah, he's definitely gonna make theories, and write about this in the paper and be running away. I do think it's interesting that we saw Dragon. He didn't say anything. With that face, it makes me wonder, does Dragon know what the D is? It also makes me wonder, does Blackbeard know what the D is? I could assume that those two know, but everyone else that was shown. But if Dragon and Blackbeard know, that makes me think Garp has to know, right?
Also, as a side note, cool,
Garp
Beppo's
should.
chilling. I mean, I kind of assumed he was, but good to get that confirmation.
I mean, I don't know where they're at, but like,
yeah, fucking.
I mean, he looked all right. He looked healthy.
Yeah, Law patched him up, so they're probably on an island somewhere. Lynn, respectfully, that Dragon's face, man, every fucking time. Like, we can
I'm
say that
gonna be
about every
honest.
time
I'm
he's
gonna be
ever
honest.
appeared.
Actually, before we get back to the serious stuff, I'm actually gonna ask a real life question. Has he talked in the past 10 chapters?
No, he hasn't said shit.
Does the flashback count? Because we could go even further.
No, the flashback doesn't count because he has to say
no,
something.
he
in the
hasn't
present.
said shit in a while, bro. But that's why I'm thinking, like, what does he know that Vegapunk? I have to assume this guy, being as important as he is, he has to know some of this shit. Like,
it's not about everything, though.
I know, but like, okay.
Dude, what if this literally is father like son, where like literally this is where Luffy got it from?
Nah, but
not asking follow-up questions.
He got to be more confident in that, bro. You can't be running the Revolutionary Army that
I'm
has
not saying
been
he's
doing
not
all of
confident.
it. Like,
I'm saying he don't ask questions.
I would lose faith in him if he don't have like if he is not what I'm perceiving and what a lot of the fandom has perceived him to be. If he's not that, then I lost a lot of respect for him.
I think he hasn't been that for a long time.
You know those kids in school who like they don't talk at all, don't say anything, and they settle for making straight B's. Sometimes they'll surprise you with an A. It feels like he's just he's just trying to
maybe he just absorbs information.
Hey, if that he's the weakest leader in One Piece. If that's the case, this guy is weak sauce. And I'm not gonna believe Dragon, the son of Garp, father of Luffy, is weak sauce. I'm not gonna believe it. I'm not.
He took after his mom, whoever she is.
Maybe he's just the most intelligent out of the three of them, but I mean that doesn't really say much.
As a matter of fact, no one talks about.
But see, Garp's intelligent though. Like, I'm not gonna let you do that to Garp. Garp's way more intelligent than Luffy, bro.
I mean, in the way that he's an old man who's had to become that, but like he does just throw hands.
Like, I mean, when he was a Marine cadet in some of those flashbacks, yeah, he was just, going full force. But I think,
I'm sorry, I don't know if you can be that intelligent when your idea of training is just punching ships.
That's how you gotta get strong. My
man the way you eat your way, you diet, you fucking run.
That didn't work for no one else. All them other people can't fight with these A-listers. Now,
did you ever just think that maybe he's a freak of nature?
He might be. Yeah. He might be. That's possible. Talent, baby. Talent trumps work. And with Garp, but see, Garp was still working though, punching these ships.
we do gotta ask, as I'm sure many people are asking. I don't know. Granted, this ain't the official spoiler alert. He said the word Mo enough to where that's the chapter name. It's part of a word. I don't even initially know what the fuck he could have said because like the sentence does not necessarily conduce itself to a one-word reply.
Oh wait, among you there is wait, which one are you talking about? Where he says, for those of you who carry the letter D in your name, among you
there is
and where was
yeah.
Where does let's see.
The very last page, Mo, and then boom, Giant gets frisked by
okay, I see. Okay. I wonder what the Mo could be. There are more of you. There are,
Well, it's weird because in the notes it says that it could also be a start of an unknown word.
Also,
or
it could be shortened of also. So in the official, it might be all, and then
yeah. See, that's where we gotta wait for the official for that one.
Yeah,
it could be also one of you is Joy Boy. It could be that all that sort of shit. Also, one of you. It could be a myriad of things.
Well, all right. So let me.
One of you is a whole ass nigga.
One of you is a snitch.
It's possible.
It's very much so.
One of you killed my ass. But anyway, yeah. I mean, it's possible. Like if he was doing like some Jesus to Judas shit, like one of you will betray me, and it turns out it was a D-Clan who did. So
it is possible.
I got something that I want to get off my chest, but I want to get your guys' thing first. How do we feel overall about this? because we've gotten a decent amount, although we didn't get a full Joy Boy flashback. And then like he yanked our dick a little bit with the D.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
I
No
saw y'all
problems.
upset about this
Right.
in
So
in
here's
Discord.
so
Wait,
here's
Jess,
my
let
thing.
me go real quick because I'm not gonna be long. I'm not upset
no,
about
you
this because I expected this from Oda. Like, you know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not one that's like, it's whatever. We'll learn about it when we do. So that's you go ahead, Jazz.
So here's my thing. I really hope the message gets reconnected, because I feel like the big thing that the world is supposed to know, not only the world is flooding, but that Emu is like
Oh,
that
so you
Emu
expect
is a
Eam
thing.
right
Like
now? You expect that to be said?
I expect Vegapunk to say something about Emu. It being cut off when he's about to talk about the D-Clan members
Makes
makes
so
sense,
much
because
sense.
it's
Yeah.
like we're not there yet. And
That's some laugh tail shit, bro.
I agree,
Yeah.
but fuck, at the same time, are we not there yet? 26 years in the making, final arc. We're getting little bits like how much longer could
But
we
I get it, but
possibly be
see,
taking?
we're not
I
at
think
the
we gotta
final.
wait.
We're not at the. We gotta wait till we get to the final island type shit.
We gotta
Oh
wait
my-
until
Until they read the poneglyph.
cast. We gotta
Dude,
wait
we
until
can't-
the cast gets this information.
Yeah, bro,
Like,
we gotta
Well,
wait
that's
you know
until
just
what
it.
I'm
they,
Hold on. Okay, sorry, Jazz, are you done? Because
just to add on to what I think we have to get to the point to where they get to where we learn what Roger and them read, and that's when we like as the reader.
hold
we know
on,
about
fuck
so
those
much.
illiterates.
No, but
What do you mean read? They don't know how to fucking read. Whaley was in his cups last week
Come
because he
on,
doesn't know how
brother.
to fucking read.
When Odin read the poneglyphs and told him, you know exactly what I'm talking about. When Robin's gonna read this poneglyph and we get the flashback to Joy Boy, like Jazz was saying, me and you just kind of jumped the gun. I think it is what Jazz was saying, where when we get the full official flashback at Laugh Tale, that's when we're gonna find out what the
I feel like
Dude,
it also
all of them
ties
had
into too many
glaucoma.
characters.
They couldn't see shit.
Well, wait, can I ask a question? So
Go on.
Law was not presented in this chapter, but Beppo was.
Mhm.
So you would think that Law, who now his mission after defeating Doflamingo and Kaido is like,
Looking
I
for
want
the
to
D.
learn the history of this checkered fate. I feel like if Vegapunk said it right then,
defeats
what is
Law's
the use of Law
yeah.
being in the story anymore? You know what
All
I'm
right,
saying?
well, let me top in on this. First of all, I want to clarify something. I was not actually upset, and I'm still not currently upset. I think it was a little bit whatever, but like I'm mostly fine. What I said in the Discord, for those who don't know, by the way, join the Discord. That way you can get this live and in color reaction.
Yeah,
I
links
said,
in the description.
I said he can't keep getting away with this, and then I put in parentheses, he's been getting away with this for 26 years.
Yeah.
Yes, this is Oda. This is what he does. Every time he does this, I'm like, how dare he? And I'm like, yeah, but I knew he'd fucking do it. Like at this point, One Piece might not even cover it all. We might get like a side sequel later that still answers questions. At this
Oda's like that.
Honestly, we expected too much from this flashback. Jazz tried to level us. we were
honestly,
expecting
like
too much.
Oda's like that fine woman that, like, you know what I'm saying, like she'll entertain
biggest
you for a
tease.
while, and then like she'll just go back to her like boyfriend. You know what I'm saying? It happens every time, and we fall for it every time.
Yeah, but guess what? I'm in love with that woman, so I'm.
Hey, you ain't lying. You ain't lying.
But look, so here's
I
the thing
think we
for
have
me.
to find out when Robin finds out.
Well, hold on. But here's my point that I'm trying to get across. What I'm accepting from this like broadcast is that this is, as we know, it's a day that'll go down in history. This is not even for us. This is barely for the Straw Hats. This is for the rest of the world to be put on game.
On knowledge of what's going on.
A lot of them, they don't necessarily need to know what the D stands for, but a lot of them barely even knew the D was a thing.
In fact,
that they were supposed to be paying attention to. They're probably like, Luffy doesn't know what the fuck the D stands for. He's like, yeah, it's a vaguely family hereditary thing.
Only certain people do. Sengoku
and
said
even
that.
then, yeah, and Ace was even like, yeah, Sabo, if you want to join, you're a brother, fucking, you can be Sa Di Bo, you can be Sad Boy, you know, who cares? So this is, if anything, like a great awakening moment, along with the world flooding and being like, by the way, just to let you know, if you have a D in your name, keep your eyes peeled, shit's about to pop off. You know, that in and of itself, much like how whenever Whitebeard reunited him about the One Piece, this is reminding people that the D clan was even a thing that someone should be concerned about.
Facts.
So I think that is important. Also, we have to keep in our mind, I think say Wano and then Wano and Egghead, we've learned a lot. One Piece viewership, as long as you are reading and keeping track of stuff, we know more. I mean, obviously, because we're readers, we see every little bit, but we definitely know more, I think, than anyone else in the One Piece world, except outside of maybe Eam. And I think that's an important that, like, in a lot of ways, the rest of the world has to catch up. To us, this feels like old hat. To us, this is like kind of whatever. and I again, obviously, there's a little bit of frustration, although I didn't think we were gonna get the whole kid and caboodle here. But like everyone else is like making their way, and like they're catching up to us finally to set the stage for the final war. So in summation, I don't super hate it. I kind of get what's going on. Still a bitch move a little bit, but like it's
My
definitely
man
not the
Saul.
worst that's ever. It's definitely not the worst that's ever happened to us.
Every
And I do think that like when you're reading it in a volume, it'll go a lot smoother. It's just those week to week
yeah.
shit that like
Yeah,
I feel like
it
at
takes
some
away.
point I feel like at some point like the D is actually gonna get revealed, and I'm just gonna believe that it's not happening.
Oh well, no. Look, I'll tell you when.
Like-
When that week when the spoilers come out, ooh, it's gonna be litty. I am ready. But
I've already told
Lynn,
I've already
if the
told
spoilers
myself
come out,
I won't
and
say
you
anything to
read
y'all.
them,
But I read them every. It doesn't matter, versus
brother,
every
I might
week.
beat you to death with
we've already
spoilers.
Every
we've already
week.
I
We've
will
already
established he's a
established.
crackhead for it.
I
Like,
am
we've
a
already
spoiler addict, brother. Every Tuesday, even on off weeks, I'm checking Pewpies just to see if he got something. Like that's how real. I'm over there saying, "Master, you got a crumb, brother, a crumb."
Wait,
Like
Lynn,
I'm.
Lynn, we're gonna break you
what?
off of that.
I'm in Christmas Jazz. After I said it, I was thinking the kid from Christmas Carol. I wasn't talking
What?
Slade.
Oh,
No,
Miss
that's going.
Slade.
I was talking about a Christmas Carol. The little boy who comes up to Scrooge, Master, can I get a crumb? That's what I was thinking of. I was not thinking of Roots. I'm sorry if that came off as
Oh, so I'm
racist.
hearing that you forgot Roots. Damn,
No, shut
that's
up, versus.
crazy.
I
Me
can do
personally,
I do not
I
I do
never
nothing but
could.
shake my head.
But all right, I think the next important thing is shout
but
out
look,
to the Zorro fans. Big
listen,
dub for y'all this week.
we're gonna
Wait,
heal
what?
you, Lynn.
No,
and
not
we're
shout
gonna
out to
heal
them niggas.
Jazz.
Shout out to Zorro.
I'm shouting out the Zorro fans. Zorro. It's a big dub all around if you love Zorro right now. Because that
Yeah,
Rashomon
Zorro
attack taking on Noso Juro, baby. Zorro, what a good feat.
You know what's crazy? Not even
Thank
that.
God Jinbei was there to save Zorro.
Oh
Thank
my
God.
gosh, bro.
No,
Why
you see,
can't you get
now you
stop
see,
that,
I
bro?
wasn't even gonna go that far.
Yeah, thank you,
Listen,
Jazz. That's too
listen.
I
much.
wasn't even gonna go.
That's
Listen,
too much.
unsung hero carrying the team on his back.
I'm not giving
He doesn't
Jinbei
get-
shit for that, bro.
Now wait, Jinbei did have a nice assist. Let's
He
not do that.
got a good catch and a good throw. It still means Zorro I gotta do the shit.
Lynn, you know what happened the last time Zorro got thrown? He finished his fight inside of Dressrosa. Zorro is the man who needs to be thrown sometimes, all right?
Oh, stop
And if he
that.
can't, we literally know it's been said in canon. If he can't, he doesn't have the hops. He can't jump.
And but that
White
don't
Zoro
mean
can't jump.
But that's still
Damn.
his feet fighting Nosujuro. That was a beautiful flash. And then they said Katetsu, and I was like, ooh. But for everybody who's thinking Zoro's gonna get the Katetsu, that sword's too big for him. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Odin's sword was too big for him too.
No, but that sword's taller than him, bro.
Dude, no, but they shrink though. Like if you look at Odin's sword, it was huge too. Like for whatever reason, swords in One Piece.
Maybe it's only
grows to fit the user. It's stupid.
Well, you got to remember, maybe it's only big because he's in horse form. Because it was regular when he's like in normal.
Well, that actually is a good point. I wanted to point out, like, that unless the perspective is totally off, even in his half form or whatever, this motherfucker's so
it's huge.
huge.
It's huge. He's huge, bro. That's what I'm saying. Sorry, I'm not getting this. So, bro, that thing, bro. If you look at the picture where he's blocking. The sword itself is bigger than Zoro, let alone Nosujuro. Nosujuro is bigger than the Sunny, bro.
Like two swords.
Like Nosujuro feels bigger than the Sunny, man. Like that just looks
well,
at least the same size.
Yeah, he's right on alongside it. But no, like, listen, man. Again, and I am serious about that though. Like, swords in One Piece for whatever goddamn reason, and weapons and everything else in One Piece. They are not static.
You are right. The Odin sword did shrink, but like that's great.
I think Kaido's Kanabo had like at least like 10 different sizes.
The Odin one I can accept because Odin's a fucking human. Whatever, I'll accept that. But this shit, but Jazz is also right because when he's in human form, that sword's just chilling on his shoulder.
Maybe it just modifies to when he gets big. I don't know.
That's weird. That's a are we sure? So I'm just are we sure you on that, Oda. But love the Conqueror's lightning coming off the advanced hot. Love all of that. Great attack by my man Zoro. Good looks.
Anybody else catch how whenever the three idiots were chilling and they saw a horseman pull up, their eyes popped out of their skull, like when
Yeah.
their friends around.
Without Luffy being around.
Yeah,
Mhm.
just I don't know. It could just be an artistic thing, or maybe that just happens more now.
Yeah,
that
is that
your
just like a
friends are
new
around, but-
gag? I think
I
think that's just like a
assumed
new
it was a
gag.
gag, but also the fact that it's a Gorosei it could also not be
Yeah, and
like
also it was tied. Like the first time we really saw a lot of people start doing it was in the presence of what happened.
Mhm.
You know,
Yeah, so
Um,
that is a thing. But I'm interested to see
Also-
where Jinbei and Zoro do they jump on with the Fishman, or does Jinbei just swim them there? Because it's very interesting that it's
Yeah.
Zoro with Jinbei, and because Sanji's with Bonnie and Luffy, and they're gonna go with Dory and Bragi to Elbaf.
mhm.
Straw Hats are gonna go with the ship, and they'll meet there. But I'm interested to see how Jinbei and Zoro get.
Oh, I think they're all still more or less staying together. I don't think we're splitting again.
But I'm pretty sure that Sanji and Luffy and Bonnie are gonna ride with the Giants.
No, Lynn, the ship's gonna land on the giant ship. The giant ships are so massive you can park the Sunny on it.
Okay.
It has to like go over and then fall on top. Like giant ships are fucking
Which is
insane.
Okay.
crazy.
Well, we shall. It seemed the way I interpreted this whole time was that they were gonna jump, and then the giant ship was gonna go, and then they would meet at Elbaf. But we'll see. Either way, I'm cool with whatever happens.
And you know what? Let me say something right now. You know what? The women vice admirals showing out.
They did.
Yeah.
How do
You
you
know what I'm saying?
feel? It was a good look from Dog.
I feel like, you know what, Oda? I don't know if somebody called you out for being misogynist or what, but thank you for this chapter. Because the vice admirals is trash.
They still trash.
They still trash, but at least the women are all right.
Because of, like I definitely didn't expect that coming from Doll. And yes, it does make everything a little bit better.
Got a little
I
Gatling.
didn't expect her to piece up because
Piece up a
I'm just
giant like
assuming
that.
I'm assuming every vice admiral should be able to piece up a giant.
Mhm.
Why the fuck would you think that? Giants are gods.
Because I'm trying to give
The vice admiral some
admirals
credit,
the benefit of the doubt, but them niggas let me down every
but they're
time.
trash, bro. Super trash.
Yeah, all
I
I
wouldn't
know
be
is
surprised.
yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if Smoker came to Egghead.
I
and
wonder
then
where
Dory
he's
and
going
Brody
right now.
knocked him on his head.
I wonder where he is going
Yeah,
on
where
his
is he
little
going?
bike.
Yeah, we're about to jump to the front of the chapter, I think, but also
Because that's
We
pretty
jumped
much
around
all we
early.
got left.
yeah, I do like the double spread with like the giants or whatever, like especially that
Mhm.
one freak who's standing in the ocean, but it doesn't like he's like chilling at a wave pool and he's playing with action figures, like yeah, just smashing like sailors together.
Yeah,
Whenever the shake them off, you bastards, this is impossible. That one dude with the weird helmet.
Oh
Like,
yeah, I see what you're talking about.
yeah. Also, hey Jazz, let me ask. So we finally get like a view of like her power suite. Would you prefer to have this or the ride fruit that Blue Grass has? I'm just marking it down for my notes.
Wait. So
Doll.
you're saying what like I rather fight?
Would you rather her have what this is, which looks to be just like really
A
strong
laser.
housing, or no, I think she was just punching motherfuckers or whatever.
Is she not the is Bluegrass not the one shooting the laser?
No,
She has
Bluegrass
a
is,
ride
but
fruit and she's on top of the.
Oh yeah, she's on top of the thing.
My
shooting
point
the
is,
laser.
I'm asking if he wants her to be a strong punch woman or if he wants her to have the ride
Oh,
fruit.
he being
And put him on a
nasty.
saddle.
He
Yeah,
being
put a
nasty.
saddle on him.
I
And she
thought you.
does.
look, if Doll had the right fruit, I'd be all for it. But you know,
That'd
what,
be
maybe
too much.
Bluegrass is a little old.
Dude,
for
you
me,
s-
you know what I'm saying?
If
Lynn,
she had
you
the
say
ride
that-
fruit, she'd find the One Piece. It'd be over.
Yeah, Lynn, you say that, but fucking what's her name? Hina's granddaughter or whatever got that whip fruit.
That's what I'm saying. It'd be too much.
That's not too much.
But Doll having the ride, that's too much. Ian would lose. We already know Ian
You know,
is
I saw
susceptible to
this-
beautiful women. We
I
know
already saw.
this.
I saw this.
She would
I
be
saw
too
this
much.
panel. I saw this panel, and the first thing I thought of was, oh, the homegirl domestic violence.
Yeah.
That's the first thing I thought about because I was like, damn, she throwing them Johns.
She
Yeah.
did, bro. She had a
She looks
Gatling.
like-
She had a Gatling type shit going on.
Yeah, she looks like she stepped out of JoJo's. Like she
Yeah,
has a
some
stand.
oro,
behind her.
oro, oro. She was going ham.
Also, last thing, all the monsters all look really good. The panel with the giants still look good. I think he's gonna pop back up. Like he just landed in the water. I think he's about to pop back up and do stuff. But yeah, the transmission might be over for good, and that's fine. But the giant, he's been taking forever to like get in the fray. He needs to at least throw some
Do something. Yeah, he gotta do something. So All right, the top portion, I will say, like seeing my man X Drake as like the leader of these young boys, as the
No,
captain.
I didn't.
I loved it. Yeah, I loved it. Yes, X Drake.
I gotta talk about that specific.
Captain Drake chilling in the room. I liked it. I will say Kobe was a little too not distressed about Garp for me, but I digress. Maybe it's not the time for that. But you know, I like seeing these sword people.
Nah, son just woke up. He got to process all the thoughts.
Yeah, like I think he's pretty distressed. Like I don't know, like stressed and exhausted. Like Lynn, let me tell you how much it didn't matter to me that X Drake was here. Whenever I was scrolling through, not on this site, but in the like one long one where you just scroll through, I saw the panel, the Prince Crew stuff, and then like it's our turn to step it up. I just saw the captain, he's doing well, he wants his space. I scrolled down and I literally didn't see X Drake. I just saw New World and then Smoker, and I was like, oh, who's the captain of Sword? I didn't see. It wasn't until I went and reread it before we did this that I was like, oh.
Bro, you can hate on X Drake all you want, but he matters. And
I mean, they could have used that panel time. They could have used that panel time to actually show us Geen and Don Krieg. Honestly.
No, nobody gives a fuck about them bums. X Drake actually matters, baby. He's gonna be the captain of Sword.
You just didn't say X Drake matters more than Don Krieg.
Yes, because X Drake's gonna be one of the future of the Marines, baby. X Drake,
dude,
Smoker,
Prince Cruz over X Drake so
hell no,
son,
hell no. Give me my dinosaur fighter, baby.
X Drake as the future of the Marines looks like that meme where it's like, get that thing off the road.
Len, let me ask you a question.
Team X Drake.
No, let me ask you a question in your honest hearts, and I'm not trying to be mean.
All right.
If X Drake was there, and let's say full or mostly full health, does what happened on Hachinosu still happen or not? Be honest with me.
Are you talking about what you mean with all of them in Garp?
But yeah, does Garp make it off or not?
Like everybody, no, I think it still happens. I don't think X Drake.
You don't think he changes the tides?
I don't think Smoker does either, though. Like if Smoker,
I don't give a fuck about Smoker. No. I'm just talking about X Drake.
Yeah, but I'm just saying. I'm just saying, like to justify for what I'm about to say. I don't think Smoker makes a difference either. I think X Drake isn't at that level yet. So no, I don't think, because I think at that level, the only people it's Garp, Aokiji, those two, the Kainus, of course. You got maybe Kizaru, and Kobe's inching up there. He's the young boy. I think Kobe still may be stronger than X Drake and Smoker, but I do think X Drake is stronger than them other niggas. I think Kobe's the outlier, and then everybody else, X Drake got them. But I also think Kobe's the future of the Marines with X Drake, Smoker. Those are the three boys.
You don't think Prince Cruz is stronger than X Drake?
Hell no. Hell no.
That's crazy.
I mean, I'll be honest with you, even if he's not stronger, I think his utility, and maybe this is me just
you like him more.
I think he's all around just like
I think you like him more because you and Oda vibed on that power. I definitely feel that. I feel like you and Oda made that connection because you had a Prince Cruz and our One Piece D&D, and you're like, I'm championing my guy.
If we being honest,
again, I will also remind people.
Oh yeah.
My Prince Cruz came before our Prince Cruz.
Facts, big facts.
Otherwise, I'd be a fraud.
He was big facts.
He was in that writing room actually.
So, but I like me some X Drake, man. I've liked X Drake from the jump.
I think the reason maybe
I thought he was just gonna stay his ass in mono.
Nope, I told your ass he wasn't. Verson was like, yeah, and I remember that conversation. I was like, nah, X Drake coming back, baby. Now my question is what's his name dead or not? That's what I need to know. Now,
Basil Hawkins?
Yeah, that nigga gotta be dead, huh?
I thought he was straight up. Wait a minute. Yeah,
that's what I thought too. But if
I don't know, this is also One Piece.
One Piece,
I mean, he could be alive.
He could pop up, and then where's Scratchman of Pooh? That's another one that I know.
Scratchman of Pooh was okay. He was talking to them as they were leaving Mono.
Oh yeah,
like they were buddies.
And Kid was like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Yeah, Kid was like, "I still kind of hate you. I'm not gonna fight you over it, but get the fuck out of my face."
He's like, "Dude, just leave." Like,
yeah, I wonder where he went. So, but I will say the final thing I got, at least, I like seeing Mont Blanc because I thought that was cool. Him mentioning the romance, and it connects back to like the romance dawn, the adventure of it all. He represents like Oda's original dream of like pirates or adventure. our adventurers and Mont Blanc and his homies go and do a dive, remembering Nolan. This is right up their alley for finding out, oh shit, there's all these civilizations and they were before Nolan. Let's go try and find it type shit.
Yeah, and like it locks into like some of the central tenets of One Piece, which is dreamers and how dreams never die, and about how like it's up to us. In the past, we inherit will and we inherit the world that we cater to, but we can still uncover more shit, figure shit out, and fix things. And as Skypiea being, again, for the haters and losers, the most important arc in One Piece, whether you like that or not, Mont Blanc Cricket was there at the beginning and he was there at the end. And that doesn't mean just anything.
That means a lot. And then also, I honestly think the first 3 panels are a reflection of leading up to Mont Blanc Cricket and Jaya and learning about the knock-up stream and everybody being like, oh, Luffy, there's no sky in the island. And those people are like, oh, there's no treasure down there or whatever. And we just see a shit ton of treasure and fucking mermaids and everything that they were talking about not being there. And Mont Blanc's like, yeah, let's go explore. It just reminded me of the people in the bar being like, yeah, Luffy, that shit doesn't exist.
Huh. I'm gonna give Jazz a little bit of clout.
What? What I do? Huh?
Well, like you're saying about Gin and Don Krieg and then Pearly or whatever the fuck his name is, they're one of the few crews that, to my knowledge, had like known tower fruit users. They just used rat bastard technology and stuff. They actually could, I don't know, if they stole Cricket ship or whatever, they can make a play to go under the water. It's the other people who couldn't do it. Like Buggy's not ever gonna be able to fucking go down there unless he's willing to pay for a coating.
But I will say, shout out, good seeing Gin and Don Krieg again. But fuck them niggas, bro.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. I also kind of thought Jazz was just booling for some reason until until I finally I saw Pearl Boy, and then I was like, oh shit.
Yeah. So look,
I
thought people were bullshitting too because I was like, I read the chapter and I was like, where were they? I didn't see where they were.
They're only in the beginning, like in the top right corner. And the only reason why you know it, you wouldn't have known that was Gin. The only reason why you know it's them is because of Don Krieg with that shield on his arm and shit.
Yeah, well, I would say also, like
I would say it's more so because of Pearl. Like I saw Pearl and I was
and then I scanned.
Where do y'all see Pearl? Wait, which one's Pearl? Hold on.
He's to the left and to the left and middle.
Oh,
see his big dumb body with the shield and stuff. Yeah, so I saw him first, and then I scanned because I was like, "Oh, maybe Jazz isn't memeing." And then I saw these.
And then you gotta look at the text on the side. It says, "Ambitions always fuel the hearts of true warriors."
Not talking about them. He talking about Mont Blanc Cricket, bro.
Dude, I will say though, Don Krieg looks kind of fucking cool now. Though. Now that he doesn't look like
he grew out his hair.
Long hair.
Yeah, now that he doesn't look like somebody's abusive stepdad. Yeah.
Hey, Don Krieg for Buccaneer. He got that chin.
I'm
pushing the agenda.
I'd much prefer Arlong to come back. I'd much prefer.
Well, Arlong probably is just gonna.
I'd much prefer the cat guy to come back with the claws. Yeah. I fucked with Kuro, not Kuro in the live action. Kuro in the live action was kind of trash, although the actor did a good job. But Kuro in the manga, he was a badass. I prefer him over Don Krieg with them swords. And,
Kuro was fire.
Also, I do think it's important to note, even if you don't necessarily care about Smoker, which I think is fine, but it's whatever.
Is he going to Egghead?
This is the first time he's talked in 10 years.
Is he going to Egghead? Is that where he's going right now? Because he's not about to do shit.
He's either going to Egghead or he's
is he going to get Garp, or is he going to out Garp and Aokiji? I can see
he's not doing shit.
He's not doing shit. He's not doing shit there, but I can see him going there though. I could definitely see him.
Yeah. So what? So he can hand deliver his fruit to Blackbeard? Yeah. Yeah. That on demand.
Just because we know Aokiji and him have a relationship, I can see them meet somewhere. Something like that. Because he's not going to Egghead, bro. He can't do shit there.
Well, but I guess go regroup with the sword members. That's my
I was gonna say he literally says to Shigi, "Where are you now?"
The hospital.
So yeah,
but like,
my only question is like, I don't know. Where was he before this?
That's what I'm saying. Was he not at the? He was at the G4 base.
Yeah, he was chilling the other base with the children.
Is the hospital not around there?
I think it's close, but he might not be there yet. Because remember, she left or whatever, it was always interesting. She left and Smoker didn't show up, so I guess he's just not part of the sword. Or whatever.
That's why I'm thinking.
And now he's allowed to just leave.
I'm thinking his ass is going. I thought they both were, but they might not be. Who
It would
knows?
be very funny if Tashigi was and Smoker wasn't.
But my thing is, I think he's going somewhere else. I don't
They
think he's
just
going
let
to that hospital.
they just letting anybody in Sword now.
We gonna see where his
Jazz,
ass
you were doing
goes.
so good earlier
Sorry.
with
Hey, yeah, no, Jazz,
Not-
right?
not-
Fuck
not-
Tashigi too.
Not
Trash ass.
slandering. I'm sorry, but
I'm
every
slandering
video,
trash.
Every video, I gotta get one off at least. I gotta get one off.
Sorry, Tashigi. Get on Kujaku's level. Get on these women in the hospital's level. Kujaku and the other one.
Oh,
the
I thought you said
headphones.
Kinjaku, like from James.
No.
Man, he was only a woman like once.
No. Kujaku, brother. The badass who says it's our turn to step up.
Yeah, no, she's great and kind of hot.
And
Anyway,
I like the other one too with the headphones. Shout out to her too. She's a baller. But Tashigi,
girl with the
Lun-
headphones was
lunch
invented.
lunch meat. Tashigi is barbecue chicken. Anytime a swordsman steps up and sees Tashigi, he knows he's about to feast. Brownbeard would beat Tashigi, bro.
Wow. But I will say,
Johnny and Yosaku clear easily.
Geenan, fucking Don Creek cleared Tashigi, bro.
you know what? Actually, by the way, now that I'm looking at the folks who are like in the hospital or whatever, first of all, Hina's, Sura's granddaughter looks fine, not just in the way that she's hot, but also no battle damage, which is
Talking about Kujaku?
which is cool. No battle damage whatsoever. But also, Lynn, you think X Drake wouldn't make a difference or whatever, but like Helmeppo literally made a difference. He made a big difference.
I think Helmep. All right. Well, you talking about X Drake making it? All right. I think he would help, but I still think Garp remains.
I mean, but I guess, but like, dude, I thought it was so. Like, I really thought that they had a good
My
shot of
man
getting
is
out. Like,
coming back for the shots at X Drake.
No, I'm not even trying to have shots. I'm saying I think he could have made a difference.
I would ask,
why the fuck was he there? That super powered healer.
He was leaving Wano. He was on his way back from there. Different locations, brother. He
Dude,
didn't know. He might not have known. Him and Kobe didn't talk for a minute.
Ancient Zoans heal so fucking fast.
I get that, but
he's still.
But you gotta remember, he was on the path of death. Like
also,
some CP agents almost killed his ass.
His heart literally popped, but whatever.
I think so.
I just said the CP agents was fucking him up. Like my man was X Drake was going through it. So like,
dude, X Drake is demanding no visitors because he knows he could have changed it.
X Drake,
he's
greater than sign Tashigi. That's all that matters.
Oh, nobody's arguing.
Easy word.
No, I'm just trying to shit on Tashigi some more.
I mean, yes, if you put a pit bull up against a chihuahua, obviously the pit bull is going to win. Like, what are we talking about here?
I was just trying to throw Jazz alley-oop. All right, that's pretty much all from this chapter. Like I said, there's not really much popping off. All right, you got something else?
Last thing, just to slander the Vice Admirals a little bit. The Vice Admirals are acting like guys who already have lost like the team deathmatch video game, and they're like, fuck it, I gotta improve my KD ratio. I mean, we're not gonna win, but you know, like at least we'll get a couple more kills. And, you know, like at least I'll be able to talk shit in the lobby and say it wasn't my fault that I'm trash.
Wait. Who is the? Oh my god, it wasn't Al Horford. Who is sinking fucking threes on the Celtics when they were like down by like 40?
Wait, hold on, I'm about to pull it up. Hold on.
Exactly.
Like that's exactly what the Vice Admirals did this chapter.
I'm gonna tell you exactly what that was.
Like you could have been balling like this the whole chapter, like
the
whole arc.
Like, dude, unless you can just fucking break the ships, it doesn't matter.
Talk about Sam Hauser.
yes. The Vice Admirals are Sam Hauser right now. Like they decided that like, well, shit, everything's already shit. We might as well start putting
garbage minute scores, baby. Final 3 minutes, down by 50. Let me just put up a quick 10 ball real quick.
Yeah, they're like, look, guys, if we just score 5 touchdowns in the next 2 minutes,
we're gonna be all right.
Yeah, you know what? We could make it. We
won't get a demotion. So.
Yeah, instead, all they're doing is fucking up the draft. Anyway.
But all right, Jazz, tell the people they can follow you at on social media, brother.
This is why they had to go outside of the league and recruit some people from fucking like Norway and shit.
That's a fact.
Fujitora and Green Bull.
Norway, these guys are ass.
Japan.
But all right, Jazz, tell the people they can follow you at on social media.
You can follow me on Instagram, Jazzy Boy. You can follow me on Twitter, Real Jazzy Boy. You can follow me on TikTok, Cornell D God.
All right, Versa, tell the people they can follow you at on social media.
God, I'm still fired up. Anyway, you can follow me at Versa in the House pretty much everywhere. You can follow me with my real name, Josh Tuskler, pretty much anywhere. Nothing real big. I got some new jobs that are cool. I might be going to Britain in a couple weeks, but we'll see. Depends on if they
Hell
pay for
yeah.
my flight or not.
Hell yeah. Well, make sure y'all go follow the boys. You can follow me at LinBWT. Follow the Bros Who Think at Bros Who Think. Until our next video, y'all have a good one and peace.